Hi, I'm Holly Cooper. Thanks for joining my channel today. So today I'm sharing with you a 45-minute practice, just incorporating some sun salutations to really get you moving. I think it's all really important right now whilst we're all leading quite a sedentary lifestyle at the moment, not moving as much as normal. So this is to get you really moving, and I hope you enjoy. Namaste. So coming to a seated position, sitting cross-legged on a block or on a cushion or whatever you have to hand, just to allow you to find a comfortable seat and the knees can ease away from you towards the ground. And I just want you to close the eyes if you can for a moment. And really today, that as we are in this lifestyle of doing a lot on our screens, perhaps a bit more sedentary as we usually are, that we've got a couple of things that we can really focus on today, really coming into our body so we can encourage this full range of movement into the whole body. And also our breath is so key, especially at these times, such a vital tool to help ease stress, relieve tension. So really encourage today this full breath into the body. Every movement you make in sync with your breath, allowing the breath to almost feel like it travels up through the whole body, up towards the sky. And then the breath can fully release, almost as if it's deflating from your body. Again, feel the breath starting to get a little bit wider, bigger, as you let the breath expand outwards and backwards. And then exhale, feel like the breath allows you to root down through your seat bones. And again, that full breath filling up the lungs. Exhale slowly. That full breath, breathing in. That slow breath, breathing out. And as you focus your attention on this breathing, can you allow there to become a little bit more softness around the brow and the jaw? And that all you need to do in these 45 minutes together is to try and remain present. Your time on this mat is just for you. So when you're ready together, we're going to inhale, reach the hands to the sky, lift up, and if you wish, you can look up. And then exhale, let your palms draw down through the center line. Hug the chin down to the chest. And then slowly reach your arms all the way down in front of you as you then roll up onto your knees, and we take our time to find an all fours position on our mat. So when you're ready, just sway your hips a little from side to side. I think it's important that we really try and get the body moving rather than sitting for too long. So roll around your wrists for a moment, just circling around in both directions. Maybe even just lifting up one palm lightly, spreading through the fingertips. And then lifting up the other palm, spreading through the fingertips. And really feel that energy drawing out right to the tips of your fingers. Feel the shoulders unfurl away from the ears. And then when you're ready, slide the hands forwards, tuck the toes under, and let's slowly make our way to our first downward dog. And really lengthen out through the fingertips, lengthen out through the arms. And we can take a couple of walks out of the feet, just noticing how that feels, particularly in the calves and the hamstrings. Good, and then a couple of rounds of inhaling, rising up to the tiptoes. You might find those clicky joints. And then exhale, a softening in the knees, drawing your thigh bones back. And again, we inhale, rise up to the tiptoes. Soften through the knees. Exhale, draw the weight back. And then lengthening through the backs of the legs, the fingertips. Take a moment to find stillness. Neck long, head heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly lower the knees and send your right foot forwards onto the instep of that right palm. We're just going to lightly hinge the weight forwards, backwards, and then relax through the back foot. Slowly from here, option if you want to is to lower one elbow, maybe the other elbow, or maybe you've got a pillow there that allows you to let the elbows come down, or you may stay upright, that's fine. As we take a couple more rocks, easing into that right hip, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Good, everybody. Ground through your right big toe, walk your palms up, float that right hand to the sky as you inhale to look up. Exhale, root the back shoulder down, the top shoulder down. And then maybe you gently draw the left heel to buttocks. And maybe you take a hold of the foot behind. Just ease into it slowly, not too much arching here. Just relax the top shoulder. Breathe in for one. And then exhale slowly to release. Well done. Let's send the right knee back. Send the left foot forwards. And ease that weight forwards and back. Good. Nice and slow. Let your breath really guide your movement. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then taking, again, maybe one elbow to the mat, maybe two, or maybe there's a cushion or a block or something there supporting you. And then drive your heart forwards. Let the back leg relax for a moment here. And hug that left knee towards you. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's slowly walk the hands up. Plant the palm underneath the shoulder of the right palm. And then inhale, float that left hand to the sky. Exhale to expand into the upper chest. Option here to draw the back heel to buttocks, and then maybe taking the hold of the foot, just warming up slowly. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and then breathe out to release there. Let's slowly send that left knee back, removing any props that you may have there, spreading through the fingertips, and then again rising up, downward facing dog pose. Take an inhale to lift up to the tiptoes, and then exhale to soften through the knees and extend through the arms. We're going to gaze forwards and tiptoe our feet to the top end of our mat. Take the feet to the front towards your fingertips, and then exhale, fold your heart to your thighs there. Allow your head to feel heavy, and the knees slightly soft if need be. And then we'll roll our spines up like a ragdoll, so stacking up nice and slow. Head is last to come up. And then roll out the shoulders a couple of times. Well done, everybody. Good. So starting to now really get some heat into the body for this practice. Coming to the top end of your mat. Feet together, palms at your heart center. And then on the in-breath, let's reach up tall, stretch the fingertips high. Exhale as you fold forwards, chin comes to chest. Into the toes, we inhale, come to a halfway lift, so the palms can be on shins. And exhale, step back to your first plank pose. Option to lower the knees, otherwise we take a breath here. And then exhale, we'll all lower knees, we'll lower the chin, the chest, and then slide the forearms forwards to our first back bend, our first Sphinx pose as we inhale. Well done, everybody. And then exhale, forehead to the mat, press to all fours. And exhale, downward facing dog pose. Holding for 2 here. So breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, breathing out. When you're ready, gaze forwards, step your feet forwards. Maybe you can walk your legs rather, nice straight legs. Maybe you can tap your right toes to your right wrist and your left toes to your left wrist. Relax the forehead. And then we're going to soften the knees, open the palms out like wings. And together we inhale, rise up to the sky, lift up, look up. And hands to your heart center, exhale. Wonderful. And again, we inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, fold. Using your breath, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back to your plank pose. Breathe in. And then option to lower knees, or you can exhale through your plank all the way down to the mat. Hands can be hugging here, your elbows hugging in, or you can take the Sphinx. We're going to inhale, rise up to our Cobra. Shoulders plug back. And then exhale, downward facing dog pose. Breathing here. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Well done. Looking forward, step, walk or jump your feet to the top end of your mat. And then exhale, float your heart forwards. Soften the knees and expand the arms out like wings. And together we inhale, rise up, stand tall. And then hands to your heart, exhale. Well done, everyone. Let's add on. We're going to inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold. Use your breath as you inhale to lift. And then exhale, step your right leg back, lower the back knee. Inhale, float the hands to the sky, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth. Breathe into your plank pose. Exhale, option to lower knees or lower through your plank or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Shoulders plug back, good. And then exhale, downward facing dog pose. Breathe in for 1. Exhale. Option to lower the knees, or we inhale, float the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, hug the knee to the navel, step the right leg forwards, lower the back knee. Inhale, rise up, low crescent lunge. Exhale to release. We inhale, step forwards. And then slowly fold, exhale. Open the arms out like wings, and together we inhale, rise up to the sky, lift high. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Together, inhale, reach high. Embrace that heart opener. And then exhale, fold your heart forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step or jump back to your plank pose. Breathe in. And then option now to lower knees or chaturanga. So draw the weight to the tiptoes. Let the elbows hover through your sides. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra or up dog. And then draw the belly button up and in. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Well done, everyone. Now lengthen out through the fingertips. Breathe for 1. Breathe out. Bring the left knee, foot to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, hug the knee to navel. Step that left foot forwards. Lower the back knee. We inhale, rise up, low crescent lunge. And exhale, release. Inhale, step forwards. And then exhale, float your heart to your thighs. Open the arms like wings. Together we inhale, rise up. And then hands to your heart center. Well done, everybody. Take a moment to connect to your breath. Shoulders lower. Drawing upwards and in through the core. Inhale, reach tall. And then exhale, float your heart down. Chin to chest. We inhale, float the heart forwards, and then exhale, stepping or jumping back to your plank pose. Breathe in, exhale, option to lower knees or chaturanga, or inhale, up dog or cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog pose. Well done. Let's hold for 3 breaths. So really feel that breath now. Allow the breath to guide you into your pose. Good. Allow a little softening into the knees to encourage the belly towards the thighs. Yeah, lovely, nice. That's it. Can you hear me okay then, Nick? Lovely. One more breath. Yeah. Katrina, that's great. Lovely. Let the shoulders draw away from the ears. So we're going to take the feet a little closer together. We're going to inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Now holding here. Option at any time to lower the foot if you wish. Otherwise, we're going to draw the heel to the buttocks. We're going to start to circle out the ankle joint. So spread the toes. Feel those glicky joints. And then slowly roll the right hip above the left if you can to really open into that right side. Ground down through all 10 fingertips. Breathe. Option to stay here. Or maybe you'd like to turn those left toes slightly. Let the right foot come to the floor. And then we rise up to our wild thing as you reach the right hand to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, slowly turn the torso back to the mat, downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, roll over the toes to plank. Your option to have the right leg lifted, 3-legged plank. Breathe in. And then exhale, either lower through your chaturanga, down to the mat if you prefer. Inhale, cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Good. Hold here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet a little closer. We inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Holding here. And then exhale, bend that left knee. Heel to buttocks. Start to circle out your left ankle. Press down through the fingertips, the palms, and then see if you can open the left hip towards the sky. Breathe. See if you can look towards your right side. And then maybe this is enough, or maybe you can send that left foot all the way behind you and then rise up with your left hand to the sky. Wild thing. Breathe in. Nice. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let the torso roll back towards the ground. Left foot down, downward dog. Breathe in, roll forwards to your plank. Option to float the left leg, 3-legged plank. And then exhale, take your option, maybe chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or a cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog pose. Well done, everybody. Breathe. Listen to the breath. Anytime you need to rest, you're welcome to. Now is a chance to come to child's pose if you wish to. Breathe for 1. Breathing out. We're going to bring the feet a little closer. Inhale the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, we're going to hug the knee into the navel, scooping around the upper back for space. And then again, we inhale, float the leg high. And then exhale, hug the knee into the navel, create space. Step that right foot forwards. So you can have the back knee lowered, but if you're feeling warm and strong here, ground through the feet. Inhale, grow tall, rise up. And then exhale, we take those palms out wide like cactus arms. Good. We're going to inhale, lengthen forwards, reach forwards, and then up to the sky. And then exhale, take those wide, broad arms to create cactus arms. One more together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open through the arms. Lovely. Draw the back heel down, spiral through those shoulders as you then rise up into this warrior two. Wonderful. So keeping that front knee in line with your toes. Draw that left thigh bone back and then open the chest. Perfect. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to slowly sweep the right elbow under the left. Come to find eagle arms, or maybe holding your shoulder joints, that's fine. Inhale, let the elbows draw away. Let your gaze draw forwards for here. Breathe in. Breathe out, settle a little bit deeper if that's okay there in the knees and the hips for one more breath. And then exhale, open the arms again like wings. You're going to wrap that left palm around the waist, or maybe meets that right thigh crease. Inhale, reach the right hand to the sky, lift, look up. And then exhale, windmill the right elbow to right thigh as we meet in our side angle. Good. So try not to collapse into that side waist. Keep space. Maybe stay here. Option to lower the palm, or maybe you might be coming to a bind here if you wish to wrap right elbow beneath right thigh. But encourage your heart to open rather than collapse. Wonderful. Let's take one more breath in. Well done. Exhale. Good. Inhale, rise up nice and slow. Turn the back toes. As you then come to face the back end of your mat, we inhale, rise up, high lunge. And then exhale, float the palms down. Step forwards, and you're at the back of your mat here as you fold chin to chest. Open the palms like wings, and then inhale, rise up, stretch tall, look up. Hands to your heart, exhale. Well done everybody, still with me, they're good. Let's inhale, float the hands high. And then exhale, hinging at your hips, slowly wobble, wobble there, rolling down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump back to your plank pose. Breathe in. Take it easy if you need. You can lower the knees. Exhale. Inhale, maybe you're taking up dog, or maybe it's cobra where you're feeling right today. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog pose. Good. One breath in, one breath out. Take the feet a little closer. We inhale the left leg to the sky, reach high. And then exhale, hug knee to navel, squeeze and round through the upper back. And again, inhale, left leg to the sky. And then exhale, hug knee to navel and step that left foot forwards. Option to lower the back knee. Otherwise, we engage through the core. We inhale, rise up tall. And then exhale, find your feet, ground down as you open those arms wide like cactus arms. We inhale, lengthen forwards, reach up and then to the sky. Exhale, open those palms wide like cactus arms. And one more. Inhale, dive the heart forwards, lift to the sky. Exhale, broaden and open the elbows wide. Wonderful. Draw the back heel down and then spread your arms like wings as we open to warrior two. Relax through the shoulders. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take the left palm underneath the right, left elbow rather. Find your eagle arms, or maybe taking a hold of your shoulders, whatever's easier. And then breathe space into the upper chest. Relax through the shoulders. Think about rooting that left knee forward, right thigh opening back for one more breath. And then spread the arms like wings. Breathe in. Exhale, float the left elbow to thigh. Reach the right arm over into your side angle. Again, try to roll the neck away from that left shoulder. Find space into that left side waist. And then option to maybe lower the left palm, or maybe take your bind if you wish to take that in your practice today. Rolling the right shoulder back, lifting your heart. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Really good, everyone. Engage through the core. We're going to inhale, rise up, float your right palm and reach it around your waist, maybe connecting to the left thigh crease. Take the left hand to the sky, breathe. Breathe out. Well done. Inhale, straighten the front leg. We spiral back to the top end of our mat. Breathe into high lunge. And then exhale, float the palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Really good, everyone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower the knees to the floor. Take your toes apart, knees wide. And come to rest your forehead on the mat. Taking a few moments to connect back to your breath. Good. Well done. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Reach your palms forwards. Lift the elbows. Energize through your arms. And together we inhale, come forwards to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. When you're ready, we're going to step the right foot forwards. We're going to tiptoe the back foot so it's about halfway. An option here, if you wish to have a block or anything nearby, you're welcome to have that to hand. We're just going to swing the weight forwards and back, pivot the weight rather, on that front heel, and then rolling the weight from heel to ball of the foot. And really press through that ball of the foot and right into the tiptoes, spreading that weight. Good. And then slowing it down. Maybe you've got your block again to hand, or maybe the hands are on the floor. See if you can now rise up with the right tiptoes. Inhale, lift your heart, your chest. And then exhale, fold. It means this pyramid pose, but just listening to the body here. If it's too much with the toes lifted, you can play around with lowering the foot. Just working into what feels good for your body in this moment. Breathe in that space into your front body. Breathe out. Allow yourself to fold over that front thigh. For one more breath in and out. Good. Start to ground your front foot. You can bend the knee here if you're in this sort of short lunge. And then see if you can now slowly walk the right fingertips forwards. You're going to pivot the weight forwards to right palm, right foot, and then float the left foot off the floor. Option to meet the left hip with your left palm. Lift away from the ground as we roll the left hip up into half moon pose. Breathe. Maybe the left hand floats to the sky. Maybe you draw left heel to left buttocks and you take the bind. Breathe wherever you're at. Breathe. Good. Let's take one more breath in. Focus. Well done. Exhale. We're going to lower the left foot nice and slow. Straight leg reaches and meets the right leg, folding forwards. Breathe into a halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forwards. Tiptoe the back foot about halfway. Find that block if you wish, and we're going to just pivot that weight forwards and back nice and slow. Again, really massage through that front foot, spreading through the ball of the foot into the heels. And then slowly find a bit more stillness now as we point the left toes up. We inhale, lift our heart and square the hips. And then exhale, fold, rounding through the back of the neck, Softening the shoulders, trying to draw the right hip back in space if they're not square, for one more breath. And exhale. Slowly bend that front foot, knee. Find a block if you wish. You're going to float the left foot forwards to the top end of your mat, left hand, sorry, to the top end of your mat. Pivot the weight now so it shifts to left hand, left foot, and then reach your right foot off the floor. Option to float the right hand to right hip. Roll the right hip to open and stack above the left. And maybe the right hand floats to the sky. Half moon. Breathe. Option to bend right knee, heel to buttocks. Taking the bind if you wish with that right palm. Breathe space into the heart. Whoop. Maybe if you wobble, just come back for one more breath in. Well done, guys. Exhale. Let's meet both feet to the ground. Breathe in, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold, rounding through your upper back. And then a little softness into your knees. We roll our spines up like a rag doll. And release out the shoulders. Well done. So have all of you got a wall relatively close to you, or a door or anything? If you've got a unit or a door that is about hip height, or a wall, we're going to have a little play with just taking our feet up the wall. We're going to do a little handstand prep, but if you'd rather not today, don't worry, you can just take the legs up the wall. We're only going to take a couple of minutes here before we come to some lying down stretches. So if you have wall space, you want to be roughly, say, about a leg's distance away from the wall. So if you face the wall and place your legs up to the wall, so you get an idea then of about roughly how much space you need. And we're just going to bring ourselves kind of like we are in a downward facing dog. Your feet are towards the wall and your hands are roughly about a leg distance away from the wall. Hands shoulder width apart, fingertips spread nice and wide, and then roll those shoulder blades back. So you're coming onto your tiptoes, and then see if you can take one foot up the wall. So like we were opening our hips earlier, you can do a little hip opening to then try and press the right foot to the wall. And then as you push into the wall, can you maybe bring the left foot up? And it's a tricky one because you can't see me from a side-on angle, but as you bring one foot up, bring the other foot up, and maybe you've got bent knees, but work on trying to get the legs straight, and then you come into this almost like a sort of L shape up against the wall. And the idea is that that's it, great. Nice, Thea, yeah. And push away from your door or your wall. So Saskia, great. See if you can maybe bring your hands a tad bit closer to your unit. Yeah, lovely. Nice, Chris. So Nick, you'll need to come a lot closer. You're a long way from the door, yeah. So it feels like you're almost coming into this really short sort of downward dog. Feet are good there, Nick. And then push into the toes. Lift the hips above your shoulders. That's where you want to feel you are. You want to feel your hips basically stacking above your shoulders. So great there, Jess. You could take the feet a little lower. So Nick, well done. It might feel a bit much on your shoulders that way, so you want to go a bit shorter, but well done, everyone. Nikki, you could bring your hands in a little bit closer to the wall. Wow, you're doing it whilst you're back upside down. Yes, everybody, great. Just a little bit of fun to get upside down for a few moments today, so well done. If you're still there, take a nice deep breath. And if you're now coming down, just sit down and circle out your wrists. Well done. You can practice that now. Really good effort, everyone. Give your wrists a good roll out. We're going to come to lie on our backs. Now, if you've got a strap, you're welcome to use a strap. We're going to lie down nice and slowly. We're going to hug our right knee to our chest. Extend the left leg away. Hug that right knee in as if it's towards your armpit and just roll out the right knee nice and slow. Good. And then option to place hands behind the bent knee. Or maybe you can extend the leg to the sky fully. Flex the feet. Option to have a strap. Or as you lift your heart, your chest, maybe you can take a hold of that straight leg with both palms. As your chest is lifted, take a deep breath in. Reach away through your left leg. And then exhale, maybe your head and shoulders can come to meet the ground again. Together, we take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, if your leg is straight, you'll take left hand to outer edge of right foot. If your knee is bent, you're going to slowly twist over to your left side. So we take a twist, maybe bent knee, maybe the straight leg twists to the other side. And then we roll the right shoulder down and extend the right arm. If you've got the right leg straight, maybe you'd like to bend your left knee, draw the left heel to your buttocks. And then maybe you can take a hold of your left foot with your right palm. And then draw the shoulders back down. Turn the gaze to the right. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Well done, everybody. Let your head turn to center. Engage the core to then guide the right leg back to center. Hug both knees in. And then send your right leg away, left knee to chest. Squeeze the knee in and draw little circles with your left hip, nice and slow. Good option to have palms behind the bent knee, or maybe you extend that left leg to the sky. Maybe you have a strap, or as you inhale, lift your heart, your chest. Maybe you take a hold of that straight leg with both palms. Reach the right leg away, flex through the foot, breathe in. And then exhale, settle the head, the shoulders, breathe. So we can take our right palm around the outer edge of that left foot, or if the knee is bent, breathe in. And then exhale, take your twist. Maybe it's a bent knee twist. Maybe the leg is straight as you send the left shoulder down and the left palm reaches away. Option, if you're in a straight-legged twist, to bend the right knee. The right heel draws to the buttocks. And then you can take a hold of your right foot with your left palm. And then extend that energy out through your left foot. Roll the left shoulder down and the cheek turns to the left. As we breathe in, we breathe out. We breathe in, we breathe out. Good. Let the head turn to center. Engage the core to send the left knee back. Hug both knees in now and give yourself a big hug and a squeeze. Thanking yourself for really making that effort to give yourself some time today for you. Just rock on your back from side to side. Take a deep inhale. And then open the mouth wide and sigh. Allow the feet to roll to the floor. Ground the feet down about hip distance apart, spreading the toes. And we're going to inhale, float the hips to the sky, reach your arms back and behind. Open through that whole front body, but strengthening through the back as we ground down through the toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. For one more breath. And then as we exhale, we float the spine down. The palms glide down together as we slowly release the seat. Let your legs lengthen away. Let your elbows just to hold on to each other above the head. Take a deep breath here. And again, open the mouth wide as you release. Let your palms now slowly float down your sides. Shoulders release. And let's take a few moments in our Shavasana. So settle down. Allow the legs to feel heavy. Allow the arms to lengthen away from the body and out to the sides. Good. Take a nice deep inhale. And then a long exhale. Feel your breath. Let the in-breath grow deep. And the out-breath goes slow. With the in-breath, you're calm. With the out-breath, you ease. With the in-breath, you smile. With the out-breath, you release. With the in-breath, it is, you notice this present moment. And with the out-breath, notice how wonderful it is. Just breathe. And relax. Just breathe. And relax. So one more breath. Breathe. And relax. Start to notice the sounds that you may notice around you in your room or outside of your room. Become aware of the mat holding you, fabric beneath you, any smells, any tastes, any colors. When you're ready, stretch your arms up over your head. Take a deep breath in. Reach away like it's the first stretch of your day. And then exhale. Hug your knees to your chest. You're welcome to take a nice big yawn to stretch your jaw. And release. Carefully rolling to your right side. Now if you're still in Shavasana, you're very welcome to stay. You're welcome to turn, not listen to me in this moment and stay. For the rest of you that wish to finish your practice after 45 minutes, we now come to seated, to slowly close our practice together. Take your hands to your heart center. Maintain this stillness that you've created. Take it with you throughout the rest of today, the rest of your week. Let your palms rub together, build up a bit of heat and warmth into your palms. And then rub your palms over your eyes, welcoming in that softness for your gaze. Breathing in and breathing out. The hands lower to the heart. And knowing that everything you need is here with you right now in this moment. Bowing to the earth. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.